From our studio in Madison, New Jersey, this is Real Good News. This is Real Good News. With Lisa Allen. Tommy Nonnenmaker. Diane Kirsch. And Allen Swanson.
Welcome to Season 2 of Real Good News. I'm Lisa Allen, and we're excited to bring you another season of Real Good News. Looking to kick off the new year with a healthier lifestyle? Many are participating in Dry January, a month-long challenge to abstain from alcohol. According to the Morristown Daily Record, bars and restaurants across North Jersey are supporting this trend by offering creative mocktails and non-alcoholic beers. In Morristown, South and Pine Eatery provides seasonal non-alcoholic drinks like the Winter Citrus Spirit. The movement towards non-alcoholic options is growing nationwide, with more people seeking alternatives for health, wellness, or simply a fresh start in the new year. So whether you're taking a break from alcohol or just curious, North Jersey has plenty of refreshing options for Dry January. For more details, check out the full story online at the Daily Record's website. Union County is making it easier for seniors and their caregivers to access important services through the Aging Services Kiosk, or ASK program. Throughout January, professionals from the Union County Division of Aging and Disability Resource Connection will be available at local libraries to provide helpful information and guidance. The ASK program connects seniors with their caregivers with resources like home-delivered meals, respite care, and caregiving support. It also helps with navigating programs such as housing assistance, transportation options, and much more. Bilingual staff will be on hand to assist Spanish-speaking residents, ensuring everybody can benefit from these valuable services. The best part? No appointment is needed. Seniors can just drop by during the scheduled hours. This is a great opportunity for seniors and their families to ask questions, find support, and learn more about the programs available to them in Union County. For more information, contact the Division on Aging and Disability Resources Connection at 1-888-280-8226. Good news for small businesses and workers in New Jersey. Governor Phil Murphy recently signed the Small Business Health Insurance Affordability Act into law. This new law is all about making health insurance more affordable and easier to access for small businesses and individuals. The law updates how health plans are designed for small businesses and individuals, aiming to lower premiums and reduce out-of-pocket costs. This means small businesses can offer better benefits to their employees without breaking the bank. For many New Jersey families, this could mean fewer worries about medical bills and better access to care. It's a win for businesses, employees, and their communities. If you own or work for a small business, keep an eye out for these changes. They might make a big difference for you and your family. Speaking of health insurance, if you don't have health insurance yet for 2025, there's still time to sign up. Open enrollment through Get Covered New Jersey, the state's official health insurance marketplace, runs until January 31st. If you sign up by January 15th, your coverage will start on February 1st. This is your chance to get the protection and peace of mind that health insurance provides. Health insurance isn't just about doctor's visits. It protects you from medical bills if you get sick or injured. With coverage, you'll have access to preventative care, like checkups and screenings, which can catch problems early before they become serious. Get Covered New Jersey offers affordable plans, and most people qualify for financial help. In fact, 9 out of 10 residents get assistance, and many can find plans for as little as $10 a month. The marketplace has tools to compare plans and find the ones that fit your budget and your needs. Free help is also available from certified experts who can guide you through the process. Don't miss this opportunity to get coverage you need for yourself and for your family. Having health insurance means having the security of knowing you're prepared for life's unexpected challenges. Sign up before January 31st to make sure you're protected in 2025. Congressman Mikey Sherrill recently honored local heroes in Morris County, recognizing their exceptional service and commitment to the community. Among those celebrated was the Parsippany Fire Department, which received special acknowledgement for its dedication and bravery. The Parsippany Fire Department has long been a cornerstone of safety in the community, responding to emergencies with courage and professionalism. Their swift actions have saved countless lives and property, and their commitment goes beyond the call of duty, often involving community outreach and education on fire safety. Congresswoman Sherrill highlighted their tireless efforts, emphasizing how their work strengthens and protects the entire community. The ceremony also honored first responders, healthcare workers, and community volunteers who make a positive impact every day. These individuals were praised for their selflessness and the vital roles they play in making Morris County a safer and more connected place to live. Union County is taking steps to enhance parks and recreational spaces for residents of all ages and all abilities. The county commissioners have applied for 3 Green Acres grants from the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection to fund key projects in 2025. One project aims to create an inclusive playground at Unami Park in Garwood and Westfield. This playground will be accessible to children of all abilities, ensuring everyone can play and enjoy the space together. Another project focuses on upgrading Wheeler Spray Park in Linden, making it a more modern and inviting place for families to cool off and relax during the summer months. The third project is dedicated to preserving and improving the deserted village of Feltville, located in the Watchung Reservation in Berkeley Heights. This initiative will focus on environmental stewardship and maintaining the historical charm of this unique area. Commissioner Chairwoman Kimberly Palmieri Mooded emphasized the county's commitment to providing inclusive, high-quality recreational spaces. Commissioner Sergio Granados highlighted the importance of these projects in improving the quality of life for residents and setting a standard for accessible and welcoming community resources. These efforts reflect Union County's dedication to creating spaces where families and individuals can gather, play, and connect with nature. The New Jersey Department of Transportation, NJDOT, has announced an $18.7 million in federal grants to make communities safer and more accessible for pedestrians, bicyclists, and drivers. The funding will support projects like building bike paths, improving sidewalks, and restoring historic transportation sites across the state. The grants are part of the Regional Transportation Alternatives Program and will fund 8 projects in North, Central, and South Jersey. NJDOT's Commissioner, Fran O'Connor, explained that the goal is to make transportation safer and more enjoyable for everyone, including those with mobility challenges. Residents will see benefits such as safer streets for walking and biking, better public spaces, and more environmentally friendly infrastructure. These projects will not only improve safety, but also enhance the overall quality of life in local communities. For updates and details, visit NJDOT's website or follow them on social media. As of January 1st, New Jersey's minimum wage has surpassed $15 an hour, increasing to $15.13. This marks a major milestone in the state's efforts to ensure fair pay for workers, benefiting an estimated 350,000 hourly employees across the state. This increase comes as part of a 2019 law signed by Governor Murphy aimed at gradually raising the minimum wage to help workers earn a livable income. Governor Murphy stated, "This milestone reflects our commitment to ensuring that everyone working in New Jersey has access to a fair wage, especially during challenging economic times." Labor Commissioner Robert Acero Angelo emphasized that the wage hike sends a clear message: New Jersey values its workers. For some employers, like seasonal businesses and companies with 6 or fewer employees, the timeline to reach $15 per hour extends until 2026. These workers will see gradual increases until they meet the new standard. For many New Jersey families, this wage increase means more money for essentials, greater financial stability, and a better quality of life. It's a step forward for workers across the state. New Jersey is making school transportation healthier and more sustainable. The state allocated $15 million to expand its electric school bus program, replacing traditional diesel buses with its clean electric ones. Diesel school buses produce significant pollution, including harmful nitrogen oxides and particulate matter, which can lead to asthma and other respiratory problems. A typical diesel school bus emits nearly 17 pounds of carbon dioxide for every gallon of fuel burned. Electric buses produce zero tailpipe emissions, meaning cleaner air for kids and our communities. Governor Murphy called this a big step towards protecting the environment and improving public health. Beyond the health benefits, electric buses save money. They have lower fuel and maintenance costs compared to diesel buses, and the funding will also help schools install charging infrastructure that they need. This program isn't just about cleaner air and savings. It's also a way to teach students about sustainable technology and show them how we can create a better future. For New Jersey students, this means cleaner, safer rides to school, and for all of us, it's a step towards a healthier and more sustainable future. Morris County has announced a $35 million capital spending plan for 2025, focusing on improving infrastructure, education, and public safety. The plan includes $11 million to resurface over 20 miles of county roads in 11 towns and $8.5 million for bridge and culvert replacements in Montville, Mount Olive, and Jefferson Township. Education is also a priority, with $4.5 million allocated to the County College of Morris to build a new health professions center. This state-of-the-art facility will prepare students for careers in healthcare and strengthen the local workforce. Public safety will see improvements too, with nearly $5 million set aside to replace the sheriff's K-9 unit offices and their kennels. Another $1.5 million will upgrade workstations in the Office of Temporary Assistance to better serve residents in need. This plan reflects Morris County's commitment to maintaining its infrastructure, supporting education, and enhancing public safety to improve the quality of life for all of her residents.
Happy New Year! Hope you and your families had a wonderful holiday and you are as excited for 2025 as the team at Real Good News is. All our local schools are still on winter break, but we do have some good and exciting news from around our local towns. The first baby born in 2025 was welcomed at Atlantic Health System's Morristown Medical Center. Noah Rose Caputo, welcome to the world. The first baby of the new year. He made an appearance at 2:39 a.m. on January 1st. The proud parents are Calliope and Anthony Caputo. Best wishes and congratulations to the new family. Many of our local towns are in the process of swearing in new mayors for the new year. Special shout outs go to Mayor Joe Hathaway of Randolph, Mayor Michael Marino of Long Valley, and Mayor Jim Dodd of Dover, who is sworn in for the second term. More town reorganization meetings are going as we speak. Congratulations to everyone. In Summit, both the girls and boys swimming teams remain undefeated as they head into 2025. Both teams face Cranford coming up on January 7th at the Summit YMCA. Some sad news over in Morristown for restaurant lovers and foodies. Jockey Hollow Restaurant has unexpectedly closed its doors. The elegant and eclectic restaurant was at the place of the Morristown Vale Mansion. Many loyal customers are asking what they should do with the new gift certificates they received or purchased during the holiday season as gifts. More on this story to come. Flags throughout the entire state of New Jersey and all of the United States will be flying at half-staff until January 28th in honor of former President Jimmy Carter, who recently passed away at the wonderful age of 100. His remains currently preside in Georgia, where they are sitting in state for public visitation. After that, they will be transported to Washington, D.C. for the official state funeral. President Carter was a statesman and a dedicated humanitarian. The nation mourns him and sends thoughts and prayers to the family. For Real Good News, I'm Tommy Nonnenmaker.
We're kicking off a brand new segment today. where we take a look back at key moments in history that happened right here in Morris and Union counties. Each episode will highlight stories from each county, uncovering stories that connect us to the people and events that shaped our local area. For our first story, we're traveling back to January 1780 in Morris County. It was one of the coldest winters on record, and George Washington's Continental Army was camped just south of Morristown in a place called Jockey Hollow. Picture this: over 4 feet of snow blanketing the ground. The roads we know today, like Tempe Wick Road and Speedwell Avenue, were completely buried, making it impossible for supplies to reach the army. The soldiers had to survive on fire cakes, a simple mix of flour and water, because there was no meat, no vegetables, and no bread. And their shelters? Small log huts built in the woods. These weren't warm cabins. They were smoky, cramped, and freezing cold. And adding to their hardships, the Hudson River was frozen solid, cutting off transportation and isolating the army completely. But despite all of this, the soldiers endured. They knew their perseverance was critical to the fight for independence, and they were right. For just over a year later, Washington's army achieved victory at Yorktown, bringing the Revolutionary War to an end. If you've ever walked through Jockey Hollow or visited Morristown National Historical Park, you've been in the footsteps of these soldiers. It's incredible to think that such a peaceful, beautiful area was once the setting for unimaginable hardship. So the next time a snowstorm hits and we're worrying about shoveling the driveway or losing power, think about those soldiers. They didn't have plows, warm homes, or stocked stores, but their resilience made history. I'm Diane Kirsch, and that's your look back in time for our new history segment on Real Good News.
Here are some headlines that appeared across the nation on September 23rd of 2024. California sues Exxon Mobile for decades of recycling lies. California lawsuit accuses Exxon Mobile of misleading the public about plastic recycling. Challenging Big Oil's lie about plastics recycling. These are referring to the lawsuit brought by California Attorney General Rob Bonta against Exxon Mobil. This is the first lawsuit of its kind ever brought by a state against a corporation. Bonta stated in an interview, for decades, Exxon Mobil has been telling the world that plastics are recyclable and are being recycled, and that consumers can participate in a single-use throwaway culture, and it's okay because all of those plastics that you throw away will be reclaimed, recycled, and will show up in someone else's household as a useful plastic product. Bonta stated that these claims by Exxon Mobil are false and that most plastic is not recyclable and are never going to be recycled. The crux of the lawsuit includes the following. Exxon Mobil has waged a decades-long deceptive marketing campaign. Exxon has falsely claimed recycling is a viable solution to the plastic waste crisis. Exxon knew recycling could never handle the massive volume of plastic waste it was generating. Exxon dramatically ramped up plastic production while avoiding responsibility for the pollution it creates. And Exxon Mobil should be held accountable for the resulting environmental and economic harms to the state of California. I do not intend elaborating on the entirety of the lawsuit. As you might expect, the initial 147-page filing in the court is complex, with a huge amount of convincing evidence against Exxon Mobile. This case is also likely to be in the courts for years. Its progress and the information coming from the proceedings should be very interesting in the future. Exxon Mobil's initial response to the lawsuit was predictable. It was essentially that they have done nothing wrong, and the state is misrepresenting their positions. They further asserted that it is the California recycling system that is defective, and that their so-called advanced recycling is the answer. Much more will be said about these claims in the future. But I'd like to make a couple of points that are related to the lawsuit. First, the growth of plastic waste has been astounding over the last few decades, but the rate of recycling has remained below 10%. In fact, it is estimated that only 5% of the plastic ever produced has been recycled. Second, there is no projection that the amount of recycling of plastic will increase significantly in the future, even though the production of plastic is anticipated to more than double by 2050. What does this lawsuit mean to us? How is it impacting us in Rahway or in Summit, in Madison, in Morristown? First, will New Jersey join the lawsuit against Exxon Mobile? Hard to tell at this point. But if New Jersey joined the lawsuit, I look upon it as a positive outcome that will increase the amount of awareness of the issue of the growing plastic waste crisis. Second, the volume of information just in the filing is huge, and over the years this case will be in the courts, and we will continue to have more and more facts revealed that help us in our decision making about how we approach the issue of plastic waste and waste in general. Third, the knowledge that we are gaining from the increasing number of studies and court cases related to all kinds of environmental issues will cut through the deceptions and misinformation that is influencing our decisions about how to consume and use our resources. Finally, hopefully, the information resulting from this case will help everyone realize that the issue of caring for our environment and our health and dealing with all of the waste issues we face are not someone else's problem. They are our problem, and each of us needs to address the problem. When you throw something away, even in the recycling bin, it does not go away. It goes somewhere else. And what is done with it will have an impact on your life. In the future, I will address the issues raised in this lawsuit and many other issues. It's my hope that in this new year, this kind of information will contribute to the facts and the dialogue on this issue and many more we will address in this setting. I leave you with an American indigenous people's proverb, which states, "We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children." This is Allen Swanson. Thank you for listening.
I'm Lisa Allen. Thank you for watching Real Good News. I will see you back here on January 20th.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenters and contributors. While we support a diversity of perspectives, they may not reflect the views of the entire team. We encourage open dialogue and welcome differing viewpoints. Real Good News is produced by Mortenveld Productions. For Real Good News, I'm Diane Kirsch.